Everything we do at the Economics Department at UTS is underpinned by our mission statement, which is to contribute to social welfare in all of our activities. By social welfare, we mean the well-being of all people in society, and so that is a part of what we do. So this work that we've been doing for the Paul Ramsay Foundation is a report on the impact evaluation method options to evaluate the impact of direct cash giving to families with vulnerable children. The best way to answer it is using randomised controlled trials. So we've seen disciplines such as medicine in particular, but also agriculture, using randomised controlled trials to test various interventions for roughly 100 years. These methods are seen as the gold standard for causal inference, but they're not used particularly widely for trialling social programs, and in particular in Australia, they haven't been used very broadly at all. I've been studying questions on intergenerational mobility, most recently about what we call absolute intergenerational mobility, which is about what proportion of people have a higher income than their own parents. This is a kind of summary indicator of social economic progress. When we talk about intergenerational economic mobility, we're talking about, broadly speaking, the relationship between people's incomes or their other kind of economic outcomes and their parents. The stronger the correlation, the less equality of opportunity we have, because in that situation, people are kind of born into their own outcomes. Whereas if the relationship is weaker, then people have greater opportunities to achieve highly in their own right, independently of what their parents have done. In recent times, the amount of economic growth we've had in Australia has declined and it's projected to stay relatively low, whereas the level of inequality over recent decades has been increasing. Australia has historically had quite a high level of absolute income mobility, intergenerational mobility, but that's under threat because of the changes in the economy that we're seeing now. The Treasurer has expressed interest in this directly and wants us to do some more work to sort of flesh out these projections for the future.